Dear Verastructor, can you see it yet? It's there. It's always been there. But can you see it? And what is it? Language has a strange ability to make things more complicated, to actually hide the thing that you need most. Language says, here, I'm over here, look. And whatever it is not there. Of course, I mean reality. So can you see it? Can you feel it? Is it there? We've talked often about how systems and how society is built to take people away from reality and away from nature. And funnily enough, it seems to be, at the end of it all, the fact remains that we take ourselves away from reality and from nature. It doesn't go anywhere, and wherever it is, it's hidden well, because it's not in a place. Reality isn't a place. It's not even a time, it's a frequency. And to some degree that makes it seem like it's even less attainable, but it's actually more attainable as a frequency. If it were a place, I'd have to go there. If it were a time, I'd have to wait. But it's a frequency, it's here and now, always, at all times. It's here. And it's a frequency at every level of reality. Where we are right now, there's some beautiful mountain formations. You speed up time, and what happens? Those rock formations become a frequency. They become a river. Quite literally, a river of rock that flows in and out over time. You can take anything, and its shape ultimately is that of a river. This idea is not new. That it is reproducible at every level and every place and every time. That's amazing. But I can tell by the way that the world is operating and how people interact with themselves and with others that it is not that common to follow the frequency of reality. We keep building inside the river and the river breaks it down. And maybe we can build very systematically, we can build very strong constructs that are well engineered and they've got a lot of redundancies. So one wall breaks down, another wall takes its place, but it falls apart eventually. It all becomes part of the river. It's only from our limited point of view in terms of time and place that it looks stable at all. And looks like it's built on something as stable as a zero or as a perfectly firm surface. And it's not, it's a river. No wonder we keep having catastrophic failure as humans in things that don't feel like we should have catastrophic failure in. That's why life can seem like it's just full of struggle, because we're struggling against the river. And of course it's going to kick us back. It's going to push us down. It's going to have us float down as much as it possibly can. So to some degree, the person that is ignorant and just goes with the flow is better off than anyone who thinks at all. Because it's a frequency. Verastruct is all about taking what is subconscious and making it conscious. So when people have a good time, it's not because they're doing particular things. It's because they're on the frequency. And the frequency looks different for every person, everywhere, every time. And that's why it's fluid. It's not stable. Not stable in our human sense. And that's why language portrays us. Because it is ultimately so much more stable than what we think stability is. We think stability is this hard surface, and it's not. Stability is riding that wave of reality It's riding the rapids of reality. We think our identity is building on that river as well, when in actuality, the best way to affirm oneself is to ride that river, because that river includes you. It includes me. So if I follow that river, it's basically impossible to self-betray in that setting, because you're accepting what you are at any given point in time. Even if previously you wouldn't have liked what you are. Or you're not going to like who you are now in the future. That doesn't matter. Ride that wave. So no, I'm not claiming there is absolute truth. What I'm claiming is that there's an absolute frequency, and that absolute frequency has a time and a place and a method, and it undoubtedly includes breathing, it includes eating, it includes drinking water as a human, it includes walking around on your feet, it includes being in natural settings, and there's going to be that pull for you to be back in that setting over and over and over again. I don't know if I'm making sense at all here. Gotta be honest with myself. Don't know if this is making any sense. And why would it make any sense to you if you can't see it? So can you see it? You are a deep fountain of unique identity, Verastructor. Have a lovely week.